Hey, how y'all doing out there? This is Easy Work Boxing. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. No bias talk, no racism on this channel. Getting on today, I want to talk about some boxing today. You understand me? Got to talk about some boxing today. Now, there's a lot of stuff been going on. I heard the Mike Tyson fight been postponed. Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. They said will happen in November now. Unfortunately for us fight fans, lately, y'all, we been getting a lot of stuff pushed back on us. We ready, we hype, we ready to see these fights. And everybody, the people getting caught with PEDs, Linares, and fights getting postponed due to money situations and everything. So us boxing fans, we out here, we are hungry. We are ready to eat anything. We are even willing to probably watch MMA. Because we just want to see a fight. You know, unfortunately for us, fortunately for us, we still have fight days available. We still got the Errol Spence, Dennis Garcia, um, the Tank versus Leo Santa Cruz. Hopefully, the pandemic don't get no worse and these fights get canceled and they have to reschedule because I'm hungry to see a real boxing match. I know they got Friday night fights. I know they got ESPN fights, PB, but I want to see big name fights. Big name fights. I don't want to see two grown men rolling around in their underwear. I want to see straights. I want to see striking. I don't want to see jiu-jitsu. I don't want to see nobody falling on the ground, rolling over on each other in their underwear. That's not my type of sport. No, no. I like to see punches get thrown, landed. Got somebody keep kicking at some dude leg. But they doing us wrong. They doing us very wrong. We waiting on some of the best fights they've been talking about. Teofimo Lopez, I made videos on that. Check it out. He wanted to do us wrong, but thank God Teofimo got to his senses and Teofimo said, "You know what? I'm gonna go ahead on fight, man." Teofimo said, "I'm gonna go ahead on fight." So thank you, Teofimo Lopez. Thank you for letting us get what we deserve. Now, what else we got to talk about, y'all? Ain't really much to talk about. We got people talking about the Danny Garcia, uh, Errol Spence fight. I don't know why people think that Danny Garcia is gonna beat Errol Spence Jr. I don't know. I appreciate you being a real, consistent fan, not a bandwagoner. Because most people when they see this fight, they're gonna go and jump on Errol Spence side anyway. But to the Danny Garcia fans, I understand and I appreciate you being loyal to the fighter that you like. But at the same time, Danny Garcia don't stand no chance against no Errol Spence Jr. My opinion, what's going on with the Wilder fight, Wilder need to go and sue the WBC. Wilder need to get his belt took from Tyson Fury. Um, I don't care to see Tyson Fury versus Wilder 3. I won't watch it on bootleg. You feel me? I wouldn't watch it on bootleg. Who want to wait till next year to see a fight like that? See, they don't realize what they did. See, casual fans enjoy boxing still, but people who really love this sport, this fight right here is making people want to run away from it because it's too much going on. You know what I'm saying? Either y'all playing with the people or the boxers playing with the people. Because there's no way you can sit up and say a man put a dent in your head, but you ain't came out publicly and said nothing yet. And y'all talking about making another fight. So, I don't know what to say about it. I'd rather see Anthony Joshua fight Tyson Fury. I don't want to see Wilder and Fury 3. Fury, what you mean Fury finna run off on the plug? I mean, if Deontay Wilder decide to press charges or get them to investigate that situation, I'm sure they will come out and see that Tyson Fury cheated. He will get his title back. But yet we have heard nothing from my brother Deontay Wilder. We haven't heard him even speak on the situation of this. And we want to hear you. I want to hear Deontay Wilder come out with anger, talk about suing everything and everybody. But we have yet to hear that. So I don't care to see that fight. If it wasn't for the fact that Deontay Wilder was fighting, I would tell everybody not to even get it. The only reason I tell you to get the fight still is to support Deontay Wilder. Other than that, Tyson Fury don't deserve nobody money. Tyson Fury doesn't deserve, even the UK fans out there, even though I know that's y'all boy, he don't deserve y'all money. He don't, y'all shouldn't even watch that fight. But for Deontay Wilder and his family, everybody who loves boxing, tune into that fight just to help Deontay Wilder for support. But Tyson Fury deserves nothing. Tyson Fury deserves handcuffs and a jail sentence. That's what he deserves. Come on, y'all, talk to me. I've been having stuff going on, I'm trying to get stuff situated with my computer and stuff. Y'all talk to me about boxing. Tell me something, and y'all, so I can comment on it and talk about it. What we got coming up? I got a video I'm gonna come up about Canelo Alvarez. I gotta do a video on Canelo Alvarez because I'm sick and tired of Canelo Alvarez getting all this credit that he's getting, and he doesn't deserve it. And I'm not saying it because I'm not Mexican. All right. I like Canelo, slick fighter, great resume, regardless of whatever people coming up from different weight classes. Canelo done fought on everybody, but Canelo is scared to go out there and be great, undisputed. But nobody is talking about that. Certain channels are. Travis Gotti, what I'm saying? Shout out to Travis Gotti. I fuck with Travis. I used to watch him before I had a channel. Certain channels like me, they go and put people on blast. Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. Now, I've been wanting to see this fight bad because there's been a lot of talk. Benavidez says he's going to beat Caleb Plant. Plant say he's going to whoop Benavidez. But anybody with common sense and know anything about boxing know Caleb Plant is going to beat the brakes off David Benavidez's ass. Caleb Plant is a threat. That is a white boy. That's white chocolate right there. You heard me? We got to call that boy Hershey. That's white chocolate right there. You understand me? That boy can fight. That's white chocolate. That's what Caleb Plant name is from now on. White chocolate. Caleb Plant gonna beat the shit out of David Benavidez, and they know it. They even know it. That's why that fight ain't been made. They talk the talk, but they ain't walk the walk. They know Caleb Plant would. Man, who is David Benavidez really beat besides the what I call the real brothers, the technical decision brothers? Who is he beat besides that? Nobody. Caleb Plant gonna whoop his ass. I'm telling y'all. They're gonna be a one-sided fight. They're gonna be so embarrassing for David Benavidez. Because I'm telling y'all, white chocolate gonna beat him. AKA Caleb Plant, white chocolate gonna beat him, baby. That's easy work for him. What's up, everybody? Offer you this. B Water, Dr. Cortez, Dice. What's up, man? Reading y'all comments so I could go in on certain situations. What you think about Bud and Brooke? I like to see that. This won't be because see, Errol Spence gets a lot of credit for beating Kell Brook. People got to understand, Kell Brook was injured. His eye socket was he got it. He was an injured fighter. No taking no credit from Errol Spence, but it's the truth, y'all. The man just got his eye socket fractured, and he jumped right in the ring with Errol Spence. Now I like Terrence Crawford versus Kell Brook because Kell Brook, in my opinion, is bigger and stronger than Terrence Crawford. Um, Good fighter, got good pedigree, know what he doing in the ring. Uh, Kell Brook is coming off wins. He's not coming off losses. Well, we all, like I just said, he is a bigger fighter. He's trying to fight at 154 and stuff. So that would be a fight to shut up people about Terrence Crawford. You know, the people who say Terrence hasn't fought anybody, this, that, and the other. This shuts them up. You know, Kell Brook is legitimate. You see what I'm saying? And he ain't coming off no eye socket injury either. This is gonna be a 100% good fighting Kell Brook. A Kell Brook that ain't hurt. So they're gonna have to give Terrence Crawford his credit. That's the fight they need to make next. If don't, because don't nobody else want to fight Terrence, as y'all see. Terrence need to go. Kell Brook, come on. Because Kell Brook got a good chance of beating him. Kell Brook is not a pushover. If y'all remember, Kell Brook was whooping on Canelo ass. I mean Triple G ass. My bad. I'm sorry about Canelo. Triple G ass in that fight. Kell Brook ain't no pushover. That's why Amir Khan won't fight Kell Brook. Amir Khan know Kell Brook can beat him, but he will never give Kell Brook the satisfaction of proving it. Because if y'all don't know, they've been going at each other here for years. That's a UK fight they've been waiting on for a long time. But unfortunately for the UK fans, Amir Khan is not man enough to step in the ring with him. He ain't man enough to get in the ring with him. Yes, Floyd created another new Canelo Alvarez. And I watched that yesterday. Floyd embarrassed the hell out of Canelo. Floyd made Canelo cry. He made that boy cry. Canelo would still be undefeated today if he had good management. And if he didn't have Oscar De La Hoya in his fucking head telling him he could beat Floyd Mayweather. Man, he had him crying like a little girl, man. If he wouldn't have had Oscar De La Hoya in his ear preaching to him that bullshit, he still be undefeated. Oscar De La Hoya wanted him to fight Floyd Mayweather because he was younger and he wanted to get Floyd beat so bad. I got some videos coming for y'all. I'm finna be going in. I got my computer hooked up. I'm just waiting on them to come in and install this cord for the Wi-Fi. Man, I'm gonna make so many videos. I ain't gonna even be going to sleep. I ain't even gonna be going to sleep. But Canelo is the reason that Floyd is the reason that Canelo is the fighter that he is today. The slickness, the head movement. Floyd created a fighter. It's like he was on Fight Night Champion and created Saul Canelo Alvarez and gave him some of his skills. Caleb Plant is smooth, bro. I'm telling y'all, put your money on Caleb Plant if he fight Dave Benavidez. People be so stuck on power. Power is a big part of boxing, but like who say this? It's like having a missile that don't land. It's like having a missile that don't land. It means nothing. I don't care if you could punch through a brick wall. I got to stand there for you to hit me. So power really means nothing. So while people caught up on David Benavidez got power, David Benavidez got fast hands. Can David Benavidez do that shit for 12 rounds? No. Gigi is overrated to me, but personally does have a bit slight of power. Canelo. Gigi still deserve his credit because they took this man's title. He beat Canelo Alvarez twice, and they took this man's title from him. Triple G would still be reigning. Well, he had like 20, 21 mandatory that he beat, 20 something like that. He would still be breaking that record if they didn't cheat him. Let me tell y'all something. If Canelo Alvarez was confident that he beat Triple G, why he don't want to do a third fight? And why he jumping this class, that class to fight everybody if he's not afraid to fight Triple G? He know he didn't beat Triple G. He know that. He know he didn't beat Triple G. Coming forward with your hands up in a blocking position half of the fight does not win a fight. People talk about aggressiveness. It has to be effective aggressiveness, which means he's coming forward landing punches. Canelo walked forward missing. Barely was landing. How did he win the second fight? The first fight, he didn't win nothing but 3 rounds. No, I give him 4. 8 rounds to 4. How did he win? Canelo is a hype job. I hate to say it too. I'm sorry for my Mexican fans. You know, Cinco de Mayo and all that to you. I love y'all, but your boy lost twice and was given some. And now let's talk about. I'm sick of the 135 division. There's too much talent up there. Too many big name fighters. Devin Haney, you know, he's saying he a monster. You know, everybody afraid of Devin Haney. Devin Haney go fight for Tuna. For Tuna calling you out, he said you an email champion. Go fight for Tuna. Where's Robert Easter at 140? He at 140 now, so you can't put Robert Easter up in this. But you know, with the Teofimo Lopez, shout out to Teofimo Lopez. You know, even though I made my video on him saying he was finna duck Lomachenko, which I still feel that he was finna do. He the only one had the balls. Well, Devin Haney, you know, and all right, let me give a shout out to Teofimo Lopez because he had the balls to step up in the ring with Vasyl Lomachenko. Gervonta Tank Davis didn't. Which I think was smart, but people gonna always remember that Tank fight him. You know, they're just waiting on Vasyl Lomachenko to get older, probably retire, probably get beat, you know, and then Tank gonna try to get in the ring. But people gonna always remember, like, bro, you didn't go and at him when you had the opportunity. You supposed to have been fought Lomachenko. We got Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. doing any and everything to get a fight. I want y'all to go and check out Mark Davis. Y'all know Mark Davis is the guy that he was sparring with when Terrence said that's the guy that beat him up. Mark Davis was no joke. I don't know what happened to Mark Davis or why he retired from boxing, but that could have been Floyd Mayweather. Go back and watch Mark Davis, y'all. His highlights. And if you see his highlights, you're going to be like, yeah, he beat up Gary. That boy was bad, man. Mark Too Sharp Davis. That boy was raw. He had skills out of this world. And he had the shoulder roll like James Toney. Fast, could punch. He was bad, y'all. Check out Mark Davis. Gary say he ain't got no fight. Go get Mark back in the ring. Give Mark 4 months. That's a fight you could have. Get Mark a payday. Mark will be eating again. Well, I ain't saying he ain't eating because he ain't boxing, but I'm just saying he get a nice payday. But if that boy get in shape, if Mark Davis get in shape versus Gary Russell Jr., he gonna beat Gary Russell Jr. I'm telling y'all. Gary gonna need more than them fast hands that night. But Gary gonna be at advantage because Gary is still sharp. Gary been in shape. He been living a boxer life. Now Mark probably ain't. You know what I'm saying? Mark probably ain't been living a boxer life. So that's gonna be his advantage in B Mark. If Gary Russell Jr. and Mark Davis would have fought, let's say 12, 13 years ago in a legitimate match, I think he would have whooped Gary. That's my opinion. Y'all check that boy out, man. Go look at him. He wasn't no joke. That boy look like Floyd Mayweather. All right, y'all, come on. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Let's keep talking boxing. Let's keep talking boxing. What else going on? Oh, man, I got a Floyd Mayweather situation I got to bring up. But I don't want to bring it up because, it go into other levels. Or, y'all know my videos. But, ooh, it's something serious. Let me see. Jeff Horn. All right, y'all. My phone acting stupid. All right. I'm going to go and speak on it. I'm going to speak on it. Now, I made a video the other day and I was talking about the Floyd Mayweather situation. And the guy got on there and he was talking about Floyd. And he said, to all you Flomo fans, whatever, y'all need to think about the fact that he sacrificed his baby mama. And I'm like, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But I kept reading and he was like, a lot of people don't know that they was finna go back to court for the $20 million lawsuit. And that the district attorneys, DA office, whatever, they let the case go through. Like, I think they said Floyd and tried to get it shut down, but the case was going to continue in October. October the 6th, they was going to go to court where Floyd was going to have to pay her $20 million. All of a sudden, she died before October the 2020. Now, a lot of people speculate, a lot of people have people don't know nothing about money, especially broke people. People always sit up and say stuff like, and I'm just speaking from what I heard, you know what I'm saying? From what I saw, and this is my opinion of it. A lot of people don't know nothing about money. People think just because you're a half a billionaire that you rich forever. No, a half a billionaire spends money like he got a half a billion. So guess what? That half a billionaire got to keep millions to keep his boat afloat. Now, people gonna look at it and say, oh, Floyd got this much money, that much money. You don't know. You don't live with him. You don't stay with him. You don't know what's in this man's bank account. This man got bills galore. True enough, his jewelry and his money is his guns and his butter. Is his guns and his butter. That's his real estate. His jewelry, his money, and the houses. But people have to understand, you have to have money coming in to maintain that. You just can't get $1 billion and just think you forever good. You have to have money to keep things going. And by us not being in Floyd's pocket, we don't know how much money he got. And we don't know if them $20 million would have hurt him. I hate when my phone do this shit. And we don't know if them $20 million could have hurt him. Now, I just brought it up. I have my opinions on it, but it just seemed real strange. The DA let this go through, which means that 9 times out of 10, she was finna get that money. I didn't know that, Jackie, if he went bankrupt before. You don't get let me tell you something. Just because I blow money and I ain't rich don't mean I don't know what to do if I get it. All right. You don't get $100,000 and go blow $100,000. You don't do that. You invest $100,000. Even if you don't invest the whole thing, you invest 50 in something. But make sure you ain't just finna blow $100,000. And that's what they have to do. But people don't understand that they be so caught up on money. Oh, he got this, he got that. He also got bills. He got to pay for everything. If he had all, let me tell you something. Common sense. People don't understand this. If Floyd Mayweather was that rich to where he didn't have to do nothing like he told y'all, do you think he'll do an exhibition match? If you had Floyd Mayweather money, would you ever go work again? No, you wouldn't, because you straight for the rest of your life. So that should tell people with common sense, it ain't all about the show. When you don't need money no more, you ain't finna do nothing for it. Let's get that understood. Shit, they need to give me some money though. Floyd, Cash App, PayPal is connected to the channel, Floyd. Send me some M. Send me $100, something. I mean, you feel what I'm saying, B? This ain't no me being a Floyd pocket. It's just common sense talk. A person who don't have to ever work again will never work again. It will never work again. No. You know, that's just my opinion of it. No, you can have your opinion on it. But I got more sense than that. It's like a dude around you saying, oh, I got a lot of money, I don't never have to work, but he keep clocking in and going to work. Evidently he lying. Baby, what else? Let me see. Cost to be the boss. Like he keeps saying he got real estate and all these what do you say, skyscrapers and shit. I ain't show them to us. I ain't saying he ain't got it, but show him. Shit, you saying you got him, show him. What else going on in boxing? We got Keith Thurman. I want to see Keith Thurman fight Virgil Ortiz. I want to see Keith Thurman versus Virgil Ortiz. I think Virgil Ortiz, even though I think, you know what I'm saying, he ain't fought nobody, I think he's done enough work now to at least get one of them top 147 pounders. And plus he called keeping them out. So I feel like they need to go in, they need to go handle that. No, Keith want to jump right back into a belt, but as a Keith Thurman fan, I don't feel that Keith Thurman deserves a title shot like that again right now. Unless he fight Manny Pacquiao in a rematch on, you know, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford trying to do other things. And at this point, Keith has nothing to offer. So, and that's just being real. Keith has nothing to offer them. We got the Charlo brothers. The Charlo brothers, y'all. And I gotta take back my video. I think Jason Rosario is gonna knock the Charlo. Is gonna knock Jamel out. And Jason Rosario is gonna knock Jamel Charlo out. I really think that. I watched, you know, Rosario, some clips of Rosario and some clips of Jamel again after I made my video. And you know, I told y'all that I feel that Rosario got to stop him early in the rounds. I mean that Jamel got to stop Rosario early in the rounds to beat him. But if Charlo don't beat Rosario or stop him in the early rounds like he did at Erickson Lubin, of that nature, Charlo gonna have a long night. And Jason Rosario is not Tony Harrison. He punched way harder than Tony Harrison. And that pulled counter Rosario got. The boy got a pulled counter out of this world. And with that power he gonna bring behind, he catch Jermell Charlo with that pulled counter. He gonna stun him. And after he stunned him, that fight over with. I already told y'all about Derevyanchenko versus his brother. I got Derevyanchenko winning, but they're gonna rob Derevyanchenko and still get a belt to his brother. Same way they did with Carl Ball. Feel sorry for him, but that's what they're gonna do because Derevyanchenko don't bring no money to that title. It's all about who brings money to the title. It's all about money. That's why they ain't caring about Deontay Wilder in the Fury fight. They know that Tyson Fury finna bring hella money to that title. They don't care. They don't care nothing about that shit. They finna get that UK money and that American money. So while even me included, while we was making them videos trying to complain and hey, the boxing world need to know about this, they ain't nigga, please. And in fact though, you can't do nothing but respect it. They finally got their great white hope. They've been dying for this for years, y'all. Y'all, you gotta understand. When you want something so bad, you don't care how you get it. You know what I'm saying? They don't care how they got the victory. They've been waiting on the white champion for decades. Decades. So we can hang that up. Ain't no get back and no get no revenge on that. They ain't finna let them fight again. You see that? They ain't finna let them fight again. I don't believe people saying it's gonna happen, but I don't believe that fight gonna happen. But they go over there playing with AJ. AJ gonna fuck them up. I'm telling y'all. AJ gonna beat Tyson Fury. I'm not saying it because he's black. I'm not saying it because he's black. He's just overrated me personally. Well, y'all, I think I done talked about enough. I'm probably gonna get back on in a minute. I just wanted to get on, talk to y'all for a minute. I've been having a little rough morning. Yes, I need to get on here with the easy work boxing and just vent for a little bit, talk about some boxing or something. But y'all check out my video where I told y'all Dante's Boxing Nation was stealing my content. Check that video out. And other than that, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get on, make some more videos, find something to talk about. But I thank y'all for tuning in, man. This Easy Work Boxing. Thank y'all for y'all support, y'all love. Hope y'all have a good day out there. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you like to donate to the channel, you know where to go. Got Cash App, PayPal, it don't matter what you give. I just appreciate you viewing me. It's Easy Work Boxing, I'm out.